Barbara Fernandez. Welcome to one new episode of Geek SLP TV. This is episode number 36. Apraxia of speech is an impairment that affects the modal planning associated with speech. Children with apraxia have difficulty pronouncing sounds, words, and putting words together. Sometimes they have also difficulty with rhythm and also intonation. Last year, several apps have been published that can be used as a tool for helping children with that massive drill needed for them to improve speech production. And that's what we're going to be looking at on this podcast today. One approach that has shown to be really effective in helping kids with apraxia is introducing words that are very simple, such as words with consonant and vowel combination, just monosyllabical words, to words that contain multiple syllables. So it's an approach that makes the words increase in complexity as they become more successful in producing those words. And all the apps currently on the App Store follow that same approach. So they will provide you with a selection of a pool of words that increase in complexity. Some apps will provide you with words such as starting from consonant vowel all the way to multisyllabic. Some offer sound production. Some only offer words divided by the syllable structure, not by specific sounds. And that's what I'm going to be doing today on today's podcast, to show you the various apps that you can use as a tool for working with kids with apraxia of speech. Let's now take a look at the screen of my iPad that I'm going to be demonstrating using my iPad and my computer in combination. So I'm going to be demoing some of the apps available. The video is actually not designed to be a full demonstration of the apps, so I'm going to be skipping some of the specific characteristics and features of that app, of the apps that I'm going to be demonstrating today, to make sure that we are able to show a bunch of different apps within a specific time frame, which is less than 2 hours, a full 2 hours presentation. I have to say that I got really interested in apraxia when I started creating an app that is now available called Proxy Oval, and that's an app that I've been working on, and it's of course designed for apraxia, and that's going to be also one of the apps that I will be doing a demonstration. So I hope you guys enjoy. Okay, so the first app that we have here is called Apraxia Picture Sound Cards, and it was designed by an expert in apraxia of speech, and it provides practice at the word level. And the app has about 775 real photographs. The application includes words organized by syllable structures such as CV and BC, as well as syllable numbers. This is a very comprehensive application, and you can see here we have the picture card, sounds, number cards, and the hand cue card. I'm going to show you the picture cards, and this is where you start your session. You get to select your words. I'm going to now customize my session, and I can, for example, select that I want to work with P and then sort card, so I get all the P words. If I tap here on the audio, it says the words, and if I tap on the card, it flips it to show the written word. I slide to go to the next.
Pad.
And I'm able to track the data here using this really nicely hidden tracking system. Once I'm done, I can end the session, and I can save the session. I'll select the student, and then I save the session. This allows me to see a graph of the production over time of that student, of correct, almost, and incorrect production. You can also add students and track them over time with this application. I'm going to go back to the home and show you some of the features here on this application. Is you can use CVC words initial or final, or also by place of articulation. You can handpick specific cards to select the specific words that you want to work with, or you can also do CV words, or 1, 2, 3, and 4 syllable words, as well as compound words. So this was the Apraxia Picture Sound Cards application. Now I'm going to exit and show you another Apraxia app, which is the app that I have developed called Apraxiaville, and it's really fresh. It has just come out of on the App Store, and I'm going to show you some of the features. I'm going to select here a player. I'm going to select my student and get started. There are 3 activities within this application. The sound window is where we're going to work on sound production. So I can tap here on the avatar and it shows the production of the B. So if I tap on that B sound, I can go and select a different consonant, and the avatar will produce that, and you can also slow down the specific productions. On this other side is where we have the vowels.
E.
And one really neat feature is that I can actually use the camera so you can see me there, which is really useful for if you're working with a child that really needs to see themselves to practice producing the specific phoneme. Now I'm going to show you yet another activity, which is activity number 2, the farmhouse. This is where you get to select your sound. We have level 1 and 2, CV and VC. This application does provide vowels as well as consonants. So I'm going to select here, let's say long A, VC and CVC, and I'm going to tap next.
They. Up. By. Peg.
So I selected a consonant P,
Bait.
the consonant B,
Same.
as well as the long A, CVC. And here I have my player, and this is where I track my data. I can always also go back here to the sound window so the student can see the production there.
Light.
There's a voice recorder that I'm able to record the voice of the child.
Ban. Men.
I'm going to tap done and show you the results. Well, before I go there, I'm going to show the app also provides homework. So if we select here your homework, for example, R at CVC, we tap open, and there is a homework that can be sent home to the parent. But let's take a look at the results. Well, this child doesn't have any results, but I'm going to show you the results for Tom. It shows the duration, any history. It builds here over time. Then I'm going to show you the production of consonants. So there's a graph for both consonants and vowels. I haven't done any session using vowels, that's why there's no data there. I'm also going to now show you the third activity, which is the words farm. So in here, I can actually combine words scrolling up and down.
Ape. Pie. Hay.
I can actually also, for example, select the long oo, then change the syllable structure on this one and pick a different consonant here. So you can mix and match the different words.
Blue. Pass. Key.
Which is really good for slight changes in words that have been shown to be really successful when working with kids that have apraxia of speech. Let's now take a look at this Linguist System Apraxia Cards application. We'll tap Start to get started. I've already entered my play here. They have 2 activities, a touch activity and a say activity. If I tap on the touch activity, I'm able also to select the different syllable structures. I'm going to go ahead and select CVC and get started.
Touch. Badge.
So if I tap...
Oh, sorry. Try again. All right, you got it. Touch. House.
So this is
Half. House.
a very close to a minimal pairs activity. I'm going to go back to the home and show you the say activity, which is the production. Let's take a look at the VC and CV words. There is a tracking system here that allows you to track the production. We can do a voice recording there.
We can do a voice record. We can do a voice record.
Cow.
And tracker data here. Once I tap end, it shows me a basic data collection system. So this is a much simpler application than the previous two. Both Apraxia Oval and the Apraxia Cards app are more refined applications. Now to our application number 4, that is called Speech Therapy for Apraxia from the NACD Home Speech Therapist. And we get started here by tapping on Get Started. Then we have the consonants that are set up by consonant groups. I'm gonna go select 2 consonant. Well, you can only do 1 consonant group and tap Next. When I select my consonant group, it allows me to have activities, or actually it's the same activity, but 8 different levels. And each level increases complexity as to which words are being provided. So for example here, the level 2, we have the 3 words, but with just consonant vowel combination.
Co.
If I slide my finger, I go to the next set.
Ha. Ka. Hey.
So there are 10 different targets within level 2, and if I go to level 3, you can see we have changed the level.
K.
The student now needs to produce it 5 times, and within the same syllable. On level 4, he has to produce 4 repetition of the same syllable and change the last one. So this approach introduces the slight changes necessary for improving speech production. And I want to show you guys one last app, which is Silly Apraxia. As you can see here, there are CV, CVC, CVCV, CVCVC, and multisyllabic words. I'm going to select here. And one thing that I had to learn on this application that you have to scroll down to actually start. And you have your word, then your data system.
Coffee.
So all the apps, with the exception of the speech therapy for Apraxia, the previous one, have a data system. Both the Apraxia Oval and the Apraxia Cards and the Linguist System app, they have a data tracking system that is built over time, which on this one, you only have the option of emailing the results. So you can't really save the data on the application. So it's a very simple app that but it's a tool for those of you who just need a very basic app to work on different syllable levels.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's episode on apps for Apraxia, and I'll see you guys next time.